Welcome to another episode where we have a look at some of the demonstration tapes that were given away with the early 8-bit machines. This time round it's the Amstrad 464 and their welcome tape, and thank you to Patrick Furlong for recording this for me. So this is side 2, and as opposed to side 1, it's a more interactive. In fact, it's the only interactive side of the tape. So this is a familiarization with the keyboard, and just as a bit of background, obviously back then, if you'd got an 8-bit machine for Christmas, like an Amstrad or a Spectrum or something like that, it was a very big chance that it's the first time you've ever come across a proper keyboard, because particularly for granted now that people use computers all the time, but back then, getting a computer for Christmas was you were probably the first generation to get a computer in your own home. And using a keyboard was quite difficult. So this is just taking you through how, where the keys are, asking you to find different letters and numbers on the keyboard under a time limit, just to get yourself sort of familiarized with where the keys are. I've actually cut this section down a little bit because it went on quite a while and it got a bit tedious. As you can see, there's an average time. I've actually played worse games than this, to be quite honest. So this tape's got different sections. There'll be another one coming up very soon. The Amstrad 464 actually had quite a good keyboard compared to a lot of the machines. I mean, the Spectrum keyboards were very lacking, but the Amstrad one was quite a good one. So this part of the tape, you're designing a character. So that's a little 8x8 graphic there. Look, so as you can see the expanded version on the left-hand side, and it's an 8x8 grid. And on the right-hand side, you can see how it would actually look on the screen. So it looks like it's doing a sort of a... I thought it was going for a snowflake there, but I think it's just going for some sort of general shape. Yeah, it's more of a snowflakey thing, isn't it? There you go. Right, it's got a bit bored. It's gone to the next section. You could use those graphics inside your own programs. Oh, I should have mentioned, sorry, yes. So it was written by Amsoft in 1984, I believe. Yes, there we go, look. And it's an example of a game, Hangman, by the look of it. So it looks like it's the standard version of the game where you've got to find a word by typing in letters, one letter at a time. If your letters are wrong, you get another body part. And if you get a full body, then you're basically dead and you've lost the game. I never had an Amstrad back in the day. I was a Spectrum man myself, so this is all news to myself as well. I have to say that I reviewed the... It's quite annoying, isn't it? I reviewed the Spectrum starter tape called the Rises one. I think it's superior to this. It's just a bit more varied and there's more to do. But this is still... I don't know. It's okay. It's quite cool, isn't it? coming from a world without computers or coming from a black and white computer like a ZX80, ZX81 or whatever, this would have been quite, impressive back in 1984. So I remember playing the Horizons tape through to show my family when I was about 12 or something like that. And we were all sat there like we were on Star Trek with a computer in the background. It was quite funny. And there you have it. I think that's the end of it. So let's see what's next. I think there's a few more little games coming up as well. Oh, another Hangman game. Yeah, it's funny how Hangman games never really took off as a genre, did they? You never saw them in the charts or anything like that.